So that's how we're gonna do the sales process, guys. So this is operation. Okay, I'm not teaching you how to sell. I'm just giving you the process of what we can do right now that's gonna really help you to be wildly successful in selling virtually. So you're gonna pick up the phone, and we're gonna talk about. You're gonna start with your actual clients, not with prospects. The clients that you've done business with, that you appreciate their business, the one that they gave you money because they trusted you. So now it's your turn to return that favor, and you want to check in with them. You want to talk to them, and I'm give you the script later. Phase number one, you want to pick up the phone. When you pick up the phone, you're not using any PowerPoint, and the purpose of the phone call is to get them to the webinar. All right, that is the purpose of the phone call. And how to do it? You're gonna use the system. Okay. So once you come here to the once you come to the webinar, now you wanna learn how to use PowerPoint slightly, but not everything PowerPoint. Okay, you want to use PowerPoint. It's important to use PowerPoint, and we're gonna use it, and we're gonna build on it. But it's going to be around 50% PowerPoint, 50% you talking to connect with them. Because if you are just having the PowerPoint connect, you are losing rapport. You are losing body language. You are losing connection with people. People they don't connect to screen and words. They connect with your eyes. They connect with your smile. They connect with your gestures, and they connect with the questions that you ask with them you ask them to do. So that's why it's going to be a 50-50. Very good question. And your PowerPoint has to be and I can train you on that. Okay, but the PowerPoint, it has to be done a certain way that is going to be compelling. It's going to be appealing to the eye. You want to use a certain background. You want to use some pictures. When to use pictures. And all that stuff. Once you get the appointment, my friend, right there, you're on the webinar. Now at the end of the webinar, you have your link. You want to tell them, okay, guys, as we talked about before we start this webinar, we said at the end of the webinar, you got to make a decision. And the decision could be no, you're not interested. You don't want to talk to me anymore. That's fine. I understand that. You may not like me personally, or you may not like what we presented here today, or maybe you don't need it. It's not important to you. Any of those, just say no, click no, no problem. And I'll teach you how to do that. Or if that's something you want to talk to me, or if that's something at least you have some slight interest in, then just click yes and book on an appointment following this link. I have my calendar right there. I'll be looking forward to have this call with you. And what you agreed on would be to have an appointment with me one-on-one for like 30 minutes to 1 hour. And in that 1 hour, we can decide or see if we can help you or not. That's it. The purpose from the webinar is to take them out of the webinar, to bring them to a one-on-one session with you. All right. And that would be via Zoom, okay, or whatever that platform you want to use where there's video. So upfront, you're going to tell them, we're going to have a one-on-one session, and we will be using video on it and be able to communicate as if we are here in person. So now you're already planting that seed up front that they're going to be using the camera. It's not going to be a surprise to them, all right? And then when you send them a follow-up email to remind them, you will mention that in the email. Oh, by the way, just please make sure your camera is working. We'd love to see your beautiful face and be able to connect and be able to show you what we have to offer you, because there are certain things that's going to require camera. So again, you're reinforcing the camera through the follow-up email, okay? So this process, you can have it down as step-by-step process, okay? Once you get them on the one-on-one, it's game over. If they agree that they want to have a one-on-one session with you, it's done. Sale is done, okay? So once if you do a good job on the webinar, the one-on-one session is done for the most part. Like 70-80% of it, it's pretty much done. It's closed, okay? And that's why I'm sharing with you that you will get 100% closing. It's either you get a yes or you get a no. But no, think about it. Or no, let me get back to you. Okay? That is why I call it 100% closing.